If you think in order to start content creation, you definitely need a big studio or some expensive gadget, then you need to rethink again. Because content creation is one of the cheapest and one of the most profitable business out there. All you basically need to start is that thing on your hand which you are using to watch this video right now. So whether you are using an expensive Android phone like the Google Pixel in my hand, or you are using an Android phone which is below $300 like the Redmi 13 that is in my hand, there is totally no problem. All you need to do is simply just sit back and watch this video as I share with you this 7-step guide on how you can actually get into content creation using just your smartphone. So guys, now I believe you can see my phone screen over here. Now in order to start content creation with your phone, as I said, I have 7 steps for you. Now the first step is basically you picking which topic you want to create your videos on. Like basically there are so many of you out there who want to get into content creation. Like basically a few days ago I had someone contact me on Instagram based on same thing as well. They are willing to get into content creation, but then they don't know which sort of videos they should create, which topic they should talk about. Now if you have this sort of situation as well, now here's what you basically need to do. The first thing you need to do is simply download the ChatGPT mobile app if you are on your Android phone. As we said, we'll be doing this on our smartphone, so I'll be using an Android. I'm shooting this video with my iPhone. But then you just have to follow the same step. Now, when it comes to deciding on your niche, one thing I always tell people to do is simply look within the things you have interest in. Now, this is something that you know that you can do over and over again without getting bored. Like basically, having to ask yourself, why is it that there are some creators out there, they upload a video, the video gets 10 views, 20 views, tomorrow they will still upload another one, next tomorrow they will do another one. A month to come, they will keep doing more videos. Why do you think so? Why? Because they've picked this thing that, okay, this is something I'm interested in. I don't get bored doing this thing. So it's something I can do over and over again without having been bored or having any problem with. So at times when they are doing it, they don't really pay much attention to the view. They just enjoy what they are doing. Like on this channel, most of the videos I do, like the videos I personally like the most, don't get much views. Like the videos where I do all these tutorials and stuff, they don't get much views. Only once in a while, some will cross 20k views, some will cross 30k views, some will get to 100 to 200k views, but it's once in a while. But then I keep doing it. Why? Because I feel more happy at doing this one than my other format of videos whereby I should make money online techniques and stuff. I'm more happy doing videos about content creation because content creation is basically something I started since I was in high school. So it's something I really love doing. That's why I see that even though most of my videos talking about how to help content creators don't get much views, I keep doing it. So for this reason, I also advise you pick a video within something you also have interest in. Like for example, let me say you are someone who also have high passion for football, or maybe you have a lot of skill added. So for example, let me say you are someone who have high interest in football and want to get into content creation. Now here's what you need to do when you come over to ChatGPT. You basically tell ChatGPT, I want to start content creation and I'm struggling on which topic to talk about. However, my favorite passion is football. I spend hours watching football games. Now basically just tell ChatGPT. Now yours don't have to be football. It can basically be anything that you have interest in, but then just use this format. Now ChatGPT is going to give you a lot of topic ideas that you can actually discuss as your niche. So you can just pick any of them and make it your niche. Like for example, you can see his response here. That's a great starting point. Since you are passionate about football and already spent hours watching football, you have a natural advantage. Here are a few content angles you could explore. Now, basically, when it comes to content creation in general, one thing I will tell you is that when you are coming in, we all know that you want to make money, but don't let money be the first goal in your mind. The first goal in your mind is basically to be able to deliver something reasonable out there. Like basically let people learn things or get information or any sort of ideas from your video. So your first lesson when it comes to content creation, it's not about the money, it's about what exactly you can give out there, because the truth is that if you can give out value, money will come, because value attracts money. Now here is the first step, which is basically about picking a niche, and this is how exactly you can go about picking the right niche, is by picking something within what you already have interest in. Now guys, For the step number 2 is basically, now that you've picked your niche, ChatGPT have helped you decide on what exactly you should make your content about. Now in our situation, it gave us 6 different points here. Now let me say, if I want to start a different football channel today, I can basically talk about every single thing here: match reaction, player profiles, tactical breakdown, football news and transfers, top 10 list, and football trivia and history. Now, I can basically talk about all of these things. So in my mind, I've accepted, okay, I'll be making my videos about all of this. Now, if I'm to make my videos about all of these points, the next thing is simply, I need to plan my content structure. So how do you do this as a total beginner? Now, in order to do this, ChatGPT is also here for you. Now, you basically tell ChatGPT, okay, great, I will be doing a face channel, and I would like to make videos on all 6 points provided. Now once you have this, now you basically say, kindly give me a content. So basically, kindly give me a content plan and structure. Now just give ChatGPT this prompt. Now ChatGPT is going to give you a full content plan and a structure in which you need to follow to actually provide some valuable content out there for your audience. Now you see, it's basically giving you a weekly content plan. Now you see, ChatGPT is basically helping you plan your content already. Now after this, you basically have an idea about it, and so like something really simple. You can see here, it gave you a full plan on your football niche. Monday, you create match reaction. So this one, you don't have to follow this day. You can also use this day because we have more football games on Saturdays, on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So you can change here to Monday, maybe Sunday is for your match reaction when these games are going on. Tuesday, you can do player profile, which is, for example, it gave you the rise of Jude Bellingham, future Ballon d'Or. You see, now you don't have to follow this example. These are just example title that it has given to you that you can also derive your own ideas from. Now Wednesday, tactical breakdown. Thursday, football news or transfer. You basically see it's giving you a complete walkthrough on how you can do this. Now Friday, you make a top 10 list of whatever thing that interests you about football. Saturday, and then Sunday, now you basically just have to arrange this in a way you can actually follow. So now the next which is the third point here, is simply how to film your high quality content. Like basically, this point is for those of you who want to show your face. Basically, if you want to show your face like I do on this channel here, then definitely shooting high quality videos is very important. So how exactly can you shoot these high quality videos when all you have is your smartphone? Now here is the point here. First thing you need is simply, you need a tripod stand. Now this tripod stand is something you can just basically search out there. So whilst we are here, let me just search tripod stand. Tripod stand. Now these are stands like this that you can actually use to shoot your videos. Like for me, I have a 18 inches big ring light, and then the stand here, and at the same time I also have my balcony door opened, so outside light could also come in to help my video quality as well. So the first thing you need is simply, you need a light, and for the light you basically can use a ring light. You can go buy a ring light, and if you're buying ring light, I advise anything like 18 inches and above. And a tripod stand as well, make sure you buy something a little bit long, so and it's still adjustable. Like for example, the one I have in front of me here is adjustable and it's very long as well, so it doesn't matter which sort of content I want to create, how the type of positioning, and if I want to stand to shoot my videos, I can extend it. It will give me a good balance. If I want to sit like I'm sitting right now, I can reduce it. It will give me a good balance. Now the next thing is simply, you need microphone for your audio quality. Now when it comes to the microphone, some could be expensive, but then you don't need to buy these expensive microphones. The first microphone choice I have for you here is simply this lavalier color microphone. Now you can see this microphone here is the one I started on this channel with. You can see I still have it till date because it's a very good microphone. It doesn't pick background noises anyhow. Like basically, I could be recording video here, meanwhile people could be making noise in the compound or around the environment, and it still won't come in. So this mic is a great microphone that you should use, and at the same time it also gets rid of echoes in your videos as well. So it's a great microphone. It's called the lavalier microphone. It's very small, just for your collar. And in case you don't want this one, you can also go for the other wireless ones out there as well. Now after that, the next one is simply, in case you don't want this sort of microphone, you want to have a standard setup that looks a little bit matured, maybe you could stretch your budget a little bit and then get a microphone like the one I have here, which is the BM800. You can actually buy the BM800 and also use it as well. Now, for those of you who will be looking forward to buy each of these things I'm recommending, you can basically check this video description. There will be linked to each of these products that you can actually use. Now, for the fourth tip here is basically for video editing. Now, when it comes to video editing, you don't need a laptop like I do, because basically I use my laptop to edit my videos, but then you don't have to. You can basically edit your videos right with your smartphone. So when it comes to editing your videos on smartphone, CapCut used to be our favorite go-to video editor, but lately CapCut has decided to raise their shoulders, so we can't use CapCut anymore. So what do we use? We basically go for either InShot. You can go for InShot video editor, it's also free, or you can go for VN video editor. Now, if you are someone who have been using CapCut, you are highly familiar with CapCut, well, VN could be the best you should go to, because they are directly just like CapCut. It's just that they are a little bit different, but then at the end of the day, they are just like CapCut as well. You can see they have most of their things like CapCut. So you can go for CapCut as well, but at the end of the day, none of them is really, you can see, it's a great video editor. Like basically, it gives you that desktop feel when you're editing your video, so you can go for it or go for InShot. So if you have a phone, maybe your phone lags a little bit, cannot really work on heavy software, then InShot would be great for you, because InShot doesn't require high-end phones. But if you have a good phone that is kind of smooth, then going for VN editor will also be great. But nonetheless, make sure you try VN editor as well. Now, the fifth point here is simply, after you've been able to pick your niche, plan your content, create your content, edit your videos, the next is simply post optimization, meaning you need to optimize your videos to make sure that you are reaching the right audience out there. Now, in order for video optimization, you can actually use ChatGPT to generate your video description and titles by basically telling it, hey ChatGPT, I want to do this for me. Now, for video optimization, you can actually use a tool like vidIQ. Now, basically, let me just show you vidIQ here. Let me come over to my Play Store. Now, if you are using your phone, in order to really monitor your channel in depth and know which sort of content you should create, when you should create them, when to publish your video, then you can use vidIQ. Now, this vidIQ is a software that you just have to connect to your YouTube channel. Now, once you connect to your YouTube channel, it does a background scanning for your channel, tells you information about your channel, what you need to do to improve your channel, also helps you set plans and target to grow your channel as well. Now, this is a great tool that you can actually download as well. So in case you're interested in signing up for vidIQ, you can actually use my link that will be available in this video description. Now, further on, if you want to know how I use AI to automate my full YouTube workflow as well, you need to check this video that will be showing on the side here. Now, if you want to shoot videos with your Android phone and you want to see how you can actually do the right settings to make sure you're shooting high quality videos, then also watch this video as well. I have videos for almost every single thing. All you need to do is simply check my channels and you'll be sorted. Now, for the point number 6 here, simply monetization. Now, when it comes to the monetization here, on YouTube here, in order to monetize through ad revenue and other monetization opportunities YouTube presents you need to get at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Now, whilst you are growing your channel, I will not advise you to wait to get to this point before you start monetizing. Like basically, once you get your first 50 subscribers, utilize other monetization strategies like promoting affiliate offers, maybe reaching out to some small brand around your industries that you could look into. But basically, the first one you should look into once you get to 50 subscribers is basically start promoting affiliate programs. Just be promoting it, because you don't know which of your videos will actually blow up on your channel. So you just keep promoting your product over and over again once you get your first 50 subscribers upward. So you can start doing that. Now, once you do that, once you get to your 1,000 subscribers, you reach up with the YouTube monetization requirement. Then you apply for YouTube ad revenue, then you get approved, and then freely you started off with your smartphone. Now, once you start making money, in order to advance your workflow, you can get a laptop. Now, the truth is that doing everything on smartphone is possible, but doing them on a laptop will be faster. That's why we buy the laptop. So basically, you can then get a laptop. Now you know that you can edit faster, you can get more quality out of your workflow. Now, over time, once you keep growing, maybe you started with a lavalier microphone. Now you can buy a standard studio mic as well, and then boom, your audio quality also shoots up and every single thing. Now with a laptop, you have more advanced resource. Now down to the 7th point here, you'll be surprised at what the 7 points have for you. Now the seventh point is basically subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also leave a comment down for me, because after showing you from point 1 to 6, the seventh point is basically you subscribing. Why should you subscribe? So that you get to see more tutorials about content creation, how you can advance as a content creator, how you can make money as a content creator, so that what you don't get stuck with the subscribers you already have. You can also make money from it as well. So basically, this is how you can also get into content creation as well. It's basically simple and straightforward. I shared with you everything, every single thing you basically need to get this to work. So basically, now you have everything. So you don't need any fancy gear. Remember that, just start with your smartphone, and over time you can invest in these gears and then basically live up to your expectation as a content creator. So guys, see you in my next video. Bye.